Good morning, friends. I'm out in the garden. I'm cleaning up this wildflower bed this morning. I will try to insert a picture of it in its glory. It is not in its glory right now. It is in its winter freeze phase. I'm pulling out all the dead stuff. I'm leaving weeds that are already there and kind of big because I did see some seedlings starting to come up. The wild stuff that comes up, usually we have some mullein, fleabane, and a couple of different little wild weeds, some goldenrod, and I like to leave those because you never know, you might need them for something. I have to throw out all the flower seeds that are going in here. I'll go grab them in a minute. I'll show you what I'm going to be throwing in. Usually what I'll do is I'll take all the extra flower seeds. I save a lot of flower seeds from this garden and I'll put them into a shaker, like a Parmesan cheese shaker, and I'll just come shake it all over the garden. I'll try to get a little clip of that so you can see. I'm also going to try to insert a picture of this flower bed in all its glory so you can see that it actually is beautiful even though it's wild. I've already started on one half and I'm gonna have to clean up that pile, so it'll be a fun project. I'll be glad when it's done. I'll probably have to get my clippers and come clip some of this, but whatever I can pull out by hand, I will do. We even had some okra seeds that we threw in here and they just made okra plants. Found my sign. It's been hiding in here. Alright, before I finish up, you can see this half is done. This half still needs to be done. But I wanted to show you what I'm going to be throwing in there. Some of this is probably not even be planted at the proper time, but it doesn't matter. It's kind of what I do with the wildflower garden. Anything that I'm not sure about planting or what it does or if I want to plant it, I just throw it in there. And I was telling you about a Parmesan cheese container. So what I'm going to do is take all these seeds, I'm going to throw them in here and I'll sprinkle them throughout the bed. I'll do a little clip of that so you can see. First thing I'm doing this year is I want to plant a lot of sunflowers. Lane decorated this seed packet for me. So these are all going to go in there. I am going to try sprinkling because generally the birds do a better job planting sunflowers around here than I do. I think I tried too hard. So I'm going to use the bird method and sprinkle it. And a lot of these come from seed swaps. So they are all going to go in the container and they are going to get sprinkled. I have several different varieties of marigolds. That's cute, right? I never think to package seeds like that. That's not how I save them. And I'm not that creative about stuff. I have some seashell cosmos. These I had saved. These are really pretty flowers if you've never grown those before. Let's see. State Fair zinnias. Zinnias are a super easy flower. They come up everywhere. Most of the time they'll reseed themselves, so I am looking forward to them making their appearance again this year. These are more orange marigolds. Like I said, I have lots of little random packs like this, and that's what goes in there. Sweet William. This actually says September through February, so excuse me. Semi-dwarf zinnias. I guess I'll try to I don't know. I probably won't try to throw it anywhere in particular. Mixed color snapdragons, I saved these last year. I probably should have already planted them. That's okay. French marigolds. Black-eyed Susans. I made this seed packet. Every once in a while I like to draw a seed packet. Sweet Alyssum. This is more cosmos. If you haven't grown cosmos or zinnias before and you just started out gardening, if you want some color, throw them out there. They're not hard to start. They last a long time. They make a beautiful display, and you look like an expert gardener. I don't know what this one is. Diathus Diana. We're gonna try that one too. Bachelor's buttons. I haven't grown those before. I hear they're easy, so we're gonna try them this year. Forget-me-nots. Cosmo Candy Stripe. I haven't grown that one. And this one, I'm not sure what it is. Jussophilia. We are gonna plant that one too. And these are bright light cosmos. I know that's not a very fancy video. This is not a very fancy garden bed. It's mostly just for pollinators and for fun. It makes a good backdrop along the fence. I'm glad I'm almost done cleaning. I'll show you as soon as I'm finished, because I'll be glad to see my fence for a little while before the flowers grow back. This is one of the reasons why I am careful when I get down to the smaller stuff in the flower bed, because this right here is a borage seedling that has come up, and there's probably more, so I'm going to keep an eye out now that I've seen one for sure. I did see some nettle, and I'm not sure if it's stinging or false, so that's going to stay too. Let me see if I can find it. Here we go. Here. And then I have my shaker, and you're just trying to take it and shake it. Very. Alright guys, that is another big spring project done. Everything's cleaned up. You can see the fence again. The dog is full of mud, so he needs a bath. He's had enough of playing outside. But Saturday is going to rain, so it's time to get the seeds in. I'll let the rain take care of the rest, because other than that, I really don't touch this bed. So you have a good day. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments and I can fill you in. It's very simple. Clean it up once in a while, throw some seeds, water it, and leave it go. It's a great pollinator garden, and that's mainly what we grow it for. All right, subscribe.